Hello everyone and welcome back to the Emerald Scale, official YouTube home of Emerald Scale Exotics. My name is Frank and as always I am your host here on the web and the owner of Emerald Scale Exotics. Today I wanted to bring you a very special update on some recent changes that have happened here at the reptile room for us. So we have two very special additions to Emerald Scale Exotics collection. Sorry, getting a little tongue-tied this morning, but as you can see, we have two brand new Eastern box turtles. That is our little resident female, Paws, and our resident male, Sunny. So as you can see, they're actually in incredible health. They're very, very great turtles. These guys are acclimating pretty quickly to their new environment here. They were outdoors in a pen, which is actually the best, ideal, suitable environment for these guys. But for now, I just prefer to have them inside. I do have a pen for them outside. I just don't really like to have them out there. I would rather have them inside. And since I have this entire room, I figured why not. So, they now have free reign of the entire reptile room, as you guys can see. I couldn't bring myself to put them in any bin, nor did I want to limit my space to get in and out of this place by putting them in a gigantic bin that was pretty much going to fill up everything here that you see. But now they actually have free reign to come all the way out to this section. That's dirty from some maintenance this morning, so don't mind that. But yeah, and there's been some recent changes also to our amphibians. If you take a look in here really fast, we have our Indonesian toad right there. You can kind of only see his nose. Not going to waste too much time on this one. But this guy also is a new addition. That's our green tree frog. So changed up the Exoterra tank a little bit. And we do have some moss growing in there. Hoping, and really just crossing my fingers that stuff does not mold. For some reason I have bad luck with moss, but I'll bring you more updates on that. Pac-Man frogs over here, and pretty much these guys now have a indoor enclosure that measures approximately 12 to 13 feet in length and 3 feet across. So after all is said and done with the tanks and the system wannabe racks that I have here, which they actually work incredibly well, my do-it-yourself racking methods. These guys still have 3 feet of width approximately, or about, yeah, because it's about 6 foot wide altogether, and the majority of these things only come out to about 3 feet or so. So I mean it's very, very adequate for just the two. I will be getting some hides, I will be putting some stuff in here, so it's actually gonna change quite a bit. And I might even go, well, I'm thinking about it though, I'm not too sure, but I might go buy some of that AstroTurf. I'm gonna actually research that a lot more. For now though, the bare surface is actually cool, because if they do defecate or urinate, of course I can always clean it. It's not going to go through the flooring really, and I mean this is just a temporary thing until I figure out something better or I put something down. So for the meantime, you guys can definitely see that these two are adjusting well. They had their morning meal today, and I made them a little salad, which I guess they ended up just trampling the leftovers. Let me bring you a little bit more close-up look of these two. So this is Sunny. He's the male, and he doesn't really like to be handled too much. If you guys read up on it a little bit, they will indicate that the males of this species, their shells can be a little bit concave, so they might look like they have some health problems, but they really don't. He's actually in very good health, and he's quite feisty. He is adapting, I think, pretty well to his new environment, being that he is now attacking my fingers whenever I put them down. So, and that they just woke up from hibernation, so they're probably starving, and as you see, they demolished this morning's meal. I'm gonna go cut up some more fruits and stuff for them, and some tomatoes, and let them go to town on that right now after I'm done filming. So you see this little guy, sorry about that, buddy. He's quite skittish too though. But that's Sunny, and then Paws over here is our female, so check her out. The family unfortunately has some extenuating circumstances that no longer allowed them to care for these two, so I went ahead and adopted them, and they are now here, and they will be in very good care. So I'm going to be going out to buy their lights and all that stuff today. Although they do have this UV bulb that sticks out from Bubba's tank, it's not ideally close enough, so I'm going to set up some more lights kind of in this little section here. Excuse me, guys. So yeah, I will bring you guys the updates. For now, this is temporary. They've actually been climbing in and out of there. That's kind of like their little humid spot, so I spray down that area over there, and it stays relatively cooler. Bubba's tank stays within the 77 to like 80 degree range, and that area in general is about, because that's actually the end of a stairwell, so as you see it slopes here, but that's the end of the stairwell, so that's exposed to the outside on the other side of the wall, so it's a lot cooler in that area, and they do go hang out over there. They actually thermoregulate. It's probably within the good 75 to 77 range over there, and over here as you get closer you get in like the 80 to well, the mid-range over here is about 90 degrees actually, but heat rises, so the closer you are to the floor the cooler it is. It's actually more about 85 in this area, and I'm going to be putting some screen around this, some metal mesh, that fabric wire that I commonly use for my rodents and whatnot, and for hoppers. So I'll be putting that around there to guard against this. But if you guys see, this is actually not very hot to the touch on the exterior parts here. The panels are actually incredibly hot inside. So yeah, you can't really touch the inside of it, but still I don't want them to go in there and try to stick themselves in there. So for now, I have some wood and stuff that I've been putting around it, but I'm going to clean in here right now, and I'm actually I was tripping over that stuff, so I had to move all that. But I will be putting some permanent mesh around there, because these guys are going to have free reign of this entire space, so they will be able to come all the way over here. And if you guys take a look in this section, they can come all the way up to this barrier, which I already have to kind of keep the heat in and over here, and it does an incredible job. Like I said, it's very much a very Jimmy rig type of situation, but it works very well for me, and it decreases my electricity bill amazingly. And the holes inside of that lid there from an old bin that I have stored away actually allow for some good ventilation to come through, and you can feel a very light breeze. If you go close to it, you can kind of feel very light airflow coming in from there, so it allows for circulation. It's really good, and it works. So these guys can actually go get cool over there or get cool over there. Sunny has gone for a dip inside that little pool. I'm going to be getting some better materials and make a better ramp for that, but she got in and out no problem. Sunny, on the other hand, hasn't really tried to get in there, but he was very greedy with the majority of the tomato and the salad this morning, so I know he got quite a bit of hydration from that, and I'm still going to be bringing them some more succulents. So I mean, that's not going to be a big deal for right now. But yeah, that is them, guys. I will bring you more updates as I do them. And you guys probably don't know, but I am working finally again. So I will be posting a little less frequently, but bear with me, because I will be posting several times a week whenever I get a chance. So I greatly appreciate your guys' support. Thank you for all the subs. We passed 100 subs already. Thank you guys so much. You guys, you don't know how much it truly means for you guys to sub to the channel. You know, a lot of reptile keeping videos, they can be kind of the same. The only thing that differs is the cool animals that you see. So hopefully for those of you who are in the hobby or trying to get into the pet hobby, and get your first pet or get a couple different pets or whatnot, please take from these videos the information that we try to present. We might not always be the best at instructing or giving you like step-by-step processes, but if you pay attention to what we have set up, you can very easily copy it. That's kind of what I did. I'm very ADD. I jump around a lot, and as you can see by my talking, I don't stay focused too long, too well on hobby situations. Work and school, totally different story. That is a total different me and a total different mode. But when I'm here at home, relaxing, chilling, and I'm watching YouTube and all that, I don't like to be so critical, and so thus I don't always listen to everything everyone says, which I know everyone else is guilty of too. But if you pay attention to things and you see how we do things and you kind of look at the little rigs that we put, you can kind of figure things out for yourself with just a little bit of innovation and imagination. You can do quite a lot of things in this hobby, such as my foggers, which at this moment it's not on, but I will be turning it on for a little bit. These guys are pretty damp as it is, but you guys can come up with your own ways to do things and solutions. But if you have the money and to go full out expense for the top of the line products that you can just go to the store and not have to deal with making and all that, then hey, more power to you. So be it. However it goes, thank you for supporting the hobby either way. For me, as you guys know, I like to use the do-it-yourself methods, and I like to kind of show that so that you guys can use that as well. Of course, as you see, I do a lot of commercial stuff too, as I've put my boas back in their gigantic setup. Nothing really in Bubba's tank is do-it-yourself. That's all store-bought stuff and equipment. You can't really do it yourself with that. But things like the homemade fogger and stuff, guys, take away those little bits of information that we throw in there for you. It's not always a talking thing, it's also visual. So thank you once again, and I hope that somehow, some way, my videos have helped you guys bring a little more enjoyment to your hobby and save some money in the process. So with that, guys, thank you for coming with us on our little journey as we become a full-on reptile breeding business, and thank you for watching us grow and watching us take care of these animals and bringing to you how we actually really care for our animals, so that when you finally start to buy our babies on the market, that they have good quality homes that they're coming from. And I know that all of you out there whom will be contacting us will be good quality homes that they will be going to. So with that in mind, guys, thank you so much. Happy herping, and we will see you later.